Hey everybody, today what I want to do is show you how to create these cool designs inside your letters. And you see that they fit exactly. That might have taken me a long time if I spent a lot of time carefully drawing the path. I'm going to show you how to make them fit exactly in there. And the requirement for this lesson is that you have in each letter at least two. So for example, in the V right now I only have one. And in the E I only have one. Whereas in the L I have one, two, three, four. Anyway, excuse me, you get the idea. So I think I'm going to make a design right here. Let me show you how to do it. So let's say you want to make something like a linear design like this that kind of follows along. Super easy. I'm going to grab my, what the heck, I'll grab my pencil tool and I'm going to draw as best I can a line that kind of fits along with that conformity. And I just want to mention, by the way, it's important that it's on the right layer. So do this on the top layer that has all your gradients on it. So once I have that, I'm just going to give that a stroke of, let's make it 3. And I need this line to be wider. I want to basically turn this line into a shape. So I'm going to come in here with a line width tool, or I could just make my stroke like really, really thick. So like, it's 18 points, and that's pretty thick. And the trick with a stroke, oops, didn't want to move all that stuff, is that you want this line that you just created. It doesn't really matter how far out it goes. I don't care, like if it's doing something wacky over here. It's whatever's inside the original path that matters. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to select this now, if it'll let me. Come in. It's being all picky. Okay, there it is. And I'm going to go to, I'll make it a little thicker before it gets started. 20 points, what the heck. Or I could go again to the width tool and even make this wider just by dragging it out like this. So anyway, you get the idea. So then object, either if you've used the width tool, you're going to use expand appearance. If you just use the stroke tool, you'll use expand. So in this case, I can't expand it. So expand appearance. Now it's a shape. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to come in with the direct selection tool because what I want to do is grab just this path right here. That's the outside path. And say edit, copy. And I want to paste this, but I want to paste this exactly where it was. So make sure you click paste in place. Okay, so now I have a copy of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this path that I have, and I'm going to hold down the shift key, and I'm going to select the path that I just made from the expansion. And then I'm going to go to my Pathfinder tool. Remember to get the Pathfinder window, Pathfinder. And I'm going to choose the intersect option. There it is. And there's a new shape, which already is adopting the exact same gradient as what was underneath it. If I want to change that, like for example, if I want to give that a solid shape, something like this, so I could come in here, right, and, well, I don't know, like something like that. So it looks like that. So it's kind of like a subtle little slashing through there. And you can see I've done all kinds of things like that. To make these down here, or these over here, what I did basically is, I'll show you, I'll make a couple more down this, going this way, to show you how easy these are. I just grabbed this, I made a line, I had it go in a specific direction. I think I want this to go in the same direction as the other lines, otherwise it's going to look a little weird. And then I just made the stroke really thick, and then just option, drag, made a couple of these, no problem. Spaced them out. I could use the align tool if I really wanted to get specific. So there they are. And then grab them all, hold down the shift key to get them all, and then object, expand. And in this case, I actually want to make a compound path because I'm going to want to go ahead and select this shape right here. So again, direct selection tools, I don't grab the whole thing. Grab this, edit, copy, edit, paste in place, and then grab this and grab this. So I'm going to hold down the shift key so I have both of those selected. You can see that that's where they're going to be. And then you come back over here and hit intersect option, and I get that. Which again, I'm not crazy about the weird, funky gradient thing it's creating right there. So if I click on these and play around with that, maybe these should all be an object compound shape, compound path still. If they're not, I'll make them. There we go. So now that looks like something like that. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like how that blends in. So that's basically how this works. So you can see that you can create some really cool designs pretty quickly And you definitely want to give them some kind of contrasting color that's not too different from what you're already working with, but something to just kind of make them stand out a little bit where they were. There's no point in making another shape and then making it the exact same color as what you're already working with. But pretty easy and really brings out the design, in my opinion, and makes it pretty cool.